going on, YouTube? It's your boy Colton, coming back with another one. Today, I thought we should do a recap of Week 1 in the NFL. We'll be going over some scores, some highlights, and just some things I saw while watching the games. If you do like this, please let me know. It took a lot of time, but if I did something wrong or I could change something, please let me know as well. Trying to get better at this, but I'm taking one step at a time. So hope you guys enjoy. Have a great day. To the Windy City we go. The Bears and the Packers are in a grind-em-out defensive battle.
His charges great so far tonight. Now Rodgers finally has some time and is going to air it out deep downfield, and at the 27-yard line, that is Marquez Valdez.
What a game that was. Two defenses just going back and forth on each other. It was just crazy. It was a great way to start off the 100th season of the NFL. And just want to go over some things I saw. I wasn't really impressed with what I saw from Mitch Trubisky. I thought he could have done better. I know the Packers' defense is much improved, but I thought he left it short on me. He pushed into double coverage when he didn't need to and threw an arid pick. Aaron Rodgers, against a good defense, you could say that was good enough. It was good enough to win, and that's all you need in the NFL. So good job by the Packers to hold on to a tough one. Packers take it 10-3. In the next game, the Vikings look to defend their home turf against the Atlanta Falcons.
Good protection. And there is Thielen. He is into the end zone. A touchdown right from the get-go.
The Minnesota Vikings defense look very, very, very good. It brought me flashbacks from a few years ago. Can't really judge Kirk Cousins on this game. He only threw 10 times. They didn't need to throw the ball. Adam Thielen caught a nice touchdown. Dalvin Cook looked very good. Dalvin Cook was a sleeper, and I wish I would have picked him in fantasy football. Julio Jones caught a touchdown, and that's about the only thing the Atlanta Falcons can take from this, is that Julio Jones caught a touchdown week 1 and not like week 11 like last year or whatever it was. In this game, the Browns got manhandled by the Titans. Was this a fluke, or is this really the Browns?
That's a lot for a quarterback to have to live through.
Yeah, at least the system's pretty similar. They didn't change the verbiage this year, and he's got a big one here, Jim.
It's Henry taking the pass with an open field, taken off down the left sideline with a blocker in front, Davis, and it's going all the way for the touchdown.
Now I understand needing time to gel together and all that, because the Browns are a very new team. They brought a lot of new pieces together. I get all that. But to lose by 30? You need 30 to the Titans? No, I think that's a little unacceptable. Baker Mayfield looked terrible. He threw 3 picks, 1 touchdown. He just didn't look right. Something was going on. I don't really know what was going on. You have Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham, and you just couldn't get it going. Tennessee surprised me. I knew Derrick Henry was going to be the workhorse in that offense, but A.J. Brown, wow, he made some plays. Marcus Mariota has finally a reliable target, it seems. A.J. Brown looked very good. Tennessee dominates Cleveland in the first game. The Bills came back and won a hard-fought game, or did the Jets just straight up blow it?
Big play, Allen, and he's got him at the 5, the end zone, a flag caught by Brown.
I don't imagine what Jets fans are feeling after thinking about this game or even watching it. It's a tough one. Someone lit a fire under Josh Allen, and he came back alive because he was straight dead dog in the first half, and now he came out, showed up, and got the dub. Congrats. Someone needs to call PETA because on Sunday, 50 Dolphins were brutally murdered.
Jackson has all day, looking deep for Hollywood Brown again. He's got it. Brown off to the races, and he stays on his feet. Touchdown! 83.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Call PETA right now. Dial it up. Lamar Jackson just brutally murdered 52 Dolphins. Now, on a real note, though, Lamar Jackson looked very good in this game. I'm not buying super high on him just quite yet. I think he still has a lot of room to improve. It's the Miami Dolphins. They're by far one of the worst teams in the league, and that's why I'm not buying so high yet. I want to see him versus a much tougher opponent, but he looked incredible today. The whole Ravens offense did, and their defense. Mark Ingram just bullied Miami Dolphins defensive line. It was great to watch. The Eagles ride Deshaun Jackson in a big comeback victory over the Skins.
And a good return on third down. Four-man rush. Pressure comes. Wentz going to let it fly. He's got Jackson again. He's got it. Touchdown!
Did Deshaun Jackson drink from the fountain of youth or something? He looked like his old self out there burning everyone on the football field. Redskins got a big lead early on in the game, and they just couldn't do anything. They were stale for about a quarter or two, and Eagles caught fire and flew right by them. Eagles take a big divisional game early. Carolina's big comeback effort falls a little short as the Rams prevail in this one.
Breaking tackles and getting all the way down to the 5-yard line of Carolina. Malcolm Brown into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Rams fans are probably pretty happy that they have a two-headed backfield right now, and Todd Gurley and Malcolm Brown. As a fantasy football owner of Todd Gurley, I was not happy to see Malcolm Brown getting those touches near the goal line. Nevertheless, Malcolm Brown looked pretty good when he got his touches. And the Rams defense looked decent enough to win games. Aaron Donald really didn't do anything in this game, which really surprised me. Thought he was going to feast on that Carolina offensive line. Carolina made a good game out of it. They came back and fought hard, but Rams, hold on. Close game. First game without Andrew Luck, the Colts look good as they push the Chargers to overtime, but fall short.
There is Watt, and Watt has the first down. It'll be first and goal at about the 7-yard line. Eckler to the 5, to the end zone!
Colts, still without Andrew Luck, is a very solid team. They played and they fought hard. The Chargers are a pretty solid team in general. I think they're one of the best in the AFC. And the Colts took them all the way to overtime. That's pretty impressive in my opinion, and I have a lot of respect for what the Colts are doing. But Austin Eckler ends the game. Colts fall short. The Bengals almost pulled off an insane upset, but the Seahawks hang on.
Miraculous catch by Metcalf.
So it's first and 20 from the Cincinnati 44. Wilson, little read option. Faking a run. Passing wide open. It's Tyler Lockett for the
Wow, what a throw by Russell Wilson. To be able to be moving to your right on a read option play and then just to throw it down the field with great accuracy to a wide open Tyler Lockett in between two people. That was a great throw. Seattle is always going to be in the playoff mix as long as Russell Wilson is playing like this and like he has been. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys steamroll the New York Giants.
Easy completion. Prescott keeps, flips, Witten, welcome back. Touchdown, Dallas.
Game wasn't interesting after the first quarter, or maybe halfway through the second. But it was just a blowout by the Dallas Cowboys by then. But I chose to highlight Jason Witten because I think it's funny. He's old enough to be my dad, and he's still out there just balling. Detroit and Arizona fought to the very end, but neither team comes out victorious.
We'll get a first down. Kyler Murray on the pass, and it's going to be a touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, of all people. Murray throws, and Kirk gets the two-pointer to tie it up.
This highlight because Kyler Murray showed us something. He showed us when the game's on the line, he can come back, he can fight back, and he can score points when needed. Even though it was against the Detroit Lions, it was still impressive nonetheless. As Kyler Murray led his team back down 8. The Steelers may just need Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell after being blown out like this.
So this crowd is a buzz.
Quarterback in high school and at Kent State. And then Brady shoots one to Josh Gordon. Gordon breaking tackles, touchdown, New England.
Right there, that highlight just shows why the Patriots have stuck by Josh Gordon this whole time. When he plays and he's not suspended, man, special. I mean, he broke 2 or 3 tackles there. Was able to find his way to the end zone. He's fast enough to outrun people, and he's strong enough to power through people. Patriots receiving corps is looking pretty nasty right now. I'm not even going to lie. This was the best game of the weekend. Drew Brees pulls off a miraculous comeback in this one.
Clock is counting down.
He's checking it. Breeze sees it.
Here we go. Clock counting down. Drives it over the middle. They do have the timeout, and he gets it to the 40-10 gain. 58-yard attempt for the win. Got it.
Wow, I'm not a fan of either team, but wasn't that a great final minute of the game? Just back and forth. Deshaun Watson showing his toughness, staying in the pocket, taking a hit, firing down the field, touchdown. And Drew Brees, you can never count that man out. That was a hell of a drive with 30 seconds to go. The Raiders come out with tons of emotion and look great in this one.
Here's Carr. Broncos rush 4. Some pressure, zips it in there, and it's caught. It's Tyrell Williams. And the Raiders strike first.
Couldn't both teams just have lost or tied or something? Man, that would have made my day. But bias aside, Derek Carr and that Raiders offense, they look great. Tyrell Williams looks like he's the pickup of the offseason so far. He got open. Derek Carr threw it with great accuracy and great velocity. When Derek Carr's on like that, he's a tough guy to beat. Raiders look great in this one. Jameis Winston looks like the same old Jameis Winston as the Bucs fall to the Niners.
Now Evans in the slot. Winston picked off. It is Richard Sherman, who did not have an interception last year, and he returns it.
Man, was this a tough game for me to judge, mainly just because I don't know where the 49ers are. Jimmy Garoppolo, he played all right, but he didn't play up to his contract, and it's kind of worrisome if you're a 49ers fan. And for a Buccaneers fan, man, you just got to get rid of Jameis Winston. I'm not a fan of him. I never really was. I think it's fresh slate time. I think you keep Mike Evans and O.J. Howard. You get rid of Jameis Winston. I think you guys will be picking in the top 5. You got to go get a quarterback. And you just got to get this franchise going in the right direction. I just want to say I appreciate you guys sticking around
and the Chiefs shine in the Sunshine State.
And we'll try to figure out how to cut it down in future. Like I said, just give me some feedback. This is what you like to see, or if there's something else I can do. But I appreciate you guys sticking around and all the support I've gotten recently. This is Colton Kinsella. Peace out. Have a great day.